essay called Casting Down.
Thanks, Ted. Wah, wah, wah. The busy tone drones into my head like a spoiled child whining for a toy. This makes the 10th unsuccessful call to Cinex, the non-union arm of Central Casting Agency, the largest agency in LA for extras casting. I imagine hundreds of out-of-work actors dialing the same number as me, ready with pen and paper like me, hoping for a paying gig like me. Speed dialing is the best way to get through. Ring, ring, my heart rate picks up as my phone makes the connection to the pre-recorded call board. Hi troops, Jenny here. I need 15 pretty girls, 18 to 25, willing to do partial nudity for a Pepsi commercial tomorrow. Call. Okay, this is Chelsea. If you are a black female over 70 with a petite frame and are free to work from the 10th to the 25th of the month on a Spielberg project, call me at... Yeah, this is Brandon. I need 10 folks, any age or race, to work on a Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode for Paramount. Call me at... Click, call, busy, repeat, and repeat, and repeat. Ring, my breathing stops. Please, 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 I'm a Trekkie for God's sakes. One of the original members of the Star Trek Federation of Fans, the group who organized a letter writing campaign to bring the original series back. If it wasn't for us, there would be no Star Trek movies, no spin-offs, no franchise, and Brandon would not be casting extras for the show. What's your soch? I give Brandon my social security number so he can call up my file photo and assess if I am the right type to be an extra on Star Trek, the greatest TV series ever produced. No, sorry, can't use you. Click. Rejection is a way of life for any performer. Even the best actors must deal with rejection. There just aren't enough roles to go around. In acting, much like baseball, the performer who bats .300, who lands 30% of roles auditioned for, is considered a tremendous success. Ever since I started auditioning for roles in high school, I've had to deal with being passed over for someone who the director felt was better for the role. You get used to it. The casting in Hollywood is very different than the stage. The first thing the casting director sees is the headshot, the photo that the performer picked out to submit. At Cinex, they take your picture in their office so that performers can't sneak in a flattering, younger picture of themselves. So, Brandon rejected me on my looks alone. I had heard that Star Trek only hired hotties to fill the spaces behind Sisko and Worf. I was not the right type for Star Trek since everyone in the future is apparently physically flawless. What about wearing a monster mask, I have been asked, but those jobs are strictly reserved for union extras. In Hollywood, you have to toughen yourself to this kind of instant judgment. Hollywood is legally allowed to discriminate based on race and gender. Indeed, they're required to discriminate in order to get the type they're looking for. On stage, I have been called an accomplished character actor, and I've portrayed villains and saints. In Hollywood, I must play the types that fit my looks. Cop, lawyer, teacher, homeless bum. After dialing into 3 more rejections, I land a single-day job to play a businessman on the new Jay Moore TV show, Action, a comedy about the life of a Hollywood agent. I've grown accustomed to seeing the same faces playing extras when I work on a film set, mostly the other men that match my age range and physical type. Friendly, balding, round. Today, I'm surprised to see a large mix of folks in line to check in with the assistant director, or AD. I wheel my suitcase filled with 3 suits so that the wardrobe can have choices, up to the AD. Marcus Bingham, businessman, I inform the AD. Marcus Bingham, extra, He corrects me, handing me a voucher. That's right, I'm the extra playing the businessman. No, you're the extra playing the extra playing the businessman. Huh? Just go to wardrobe. After getting approval from the wardrobe mistress, I head over to craft services for some breakfast. From snacks to full meals, craft services sets out the food that is available to the cast and crew. There I see extras dressed as all kinds of characters: a Roman centurion, a cheerleader, an astronaut. I grab a bagel, chocolate Pop-Tart, and some juice, and head towards a guy dressed in the best homeless bum costume I have ever seen. He pushes a shopping cart filled with old clothes, cans, water bottles, plastic bags, books, and other crap. His torn and worn coat is streaked with grease and soot. His boots are held together with duct tape, and his hair and beard are matted into a single mass of shit brown fizz. I know he's an extra and not really homeless because we're isolated from the rest of LA, holed up inside the skinny streets of the backlot at Universal Studios, where ersatz storefronts display dust and cobweb-coated empty boxes and cans in an attempt to simulate thriving businesses. Great outfit, man, I compliment the actor. Whenever they need a homeless dude, I get the call. Did props give you the cart? No, man, this cart is mine. No shit. I've been using this costume for a couple of years now. I worked homeless all last week on Pacific Blue, you know, that show about the bike cops on the beach. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that one. I was on a shoot for the new Coen Brothers film. Oh man, that's cool. I love Raising Arizona. My favorites, The Big Lebowski, we yell at the same time. What a great film, I say. Dude. I can get you a toner. We share a good laugh, then homeless dude says, the one we did last week is going to be a classic. What's it called? Oh, Brother, or something like that. I got to work with Clooney. I saw him last week at Warner Brothers. I walked right by him on my way to drop off a script, but it was weird. He was in shorts shooting basketball right outside the studio, surrounded by about 5 guys, protection or agents or maybe ADs. That is weird. Were you a homeless guy on Oh Brother? Oh no, man, I have to tell you, we got to play KKK. What? Yeah, with the white party hats and all. There must have been 100 of us, and they made us dance around in a circle, chanting some crap. That's crazy. That ain't the crazy part, man. Yeah? Well, you know how sometimes it's hard to find enough people for really big crowd scenes? Yeah? Well, they couldn't find enough white guys to play all the Klan members they needed, so what? You mean? Yeah, I do mean. They couldn't find enough white guys, so they had to get black guys, Mexicans, even some Asian guys were wearing the sheets. I am not shitting you. All of us dancing around a giant burning cross. Whether he's shitting me or not, I know that this is Hollywood at its purest essence. A black actor may be willing to put on a Klan uniform for a job. The irony of the situation is, I'm sure, not lost on the actor. But a gig is a gig. Since the Coen brothers are known for showing social issues through the lens of absurdity, their intention is most likely to ridicule the Klan. But some of the extras may not have known that when they signed up to wear the white robes. Fact and absurd fantasy constantly clash in every aspect of this insane reality. Did the AD make a joke to you about playing an extra playing a homeless guy? Yeah, we're all playing extras, another actor dressed in a polo shirt walks up to us. Okay, everybody listen up, the first AD shouts at us. This scene takes place in a movie studio, with you guys playing extras working on the set. On this side, we have a fake film crew set up to shoot a scene when our star, Peter Dragon, played by Jay Moore, comes crashing in on a golf cart, ruining the scene. So I want you here, you walk from there to there, homeless dude, you stand with your car right there, and you two, he points to me in polo shirt, you can be fixing his tie, it's crooked. I look down and notice my disarray. We shoot the first angle, shot from a high crane. Then we repeat the scene a dozen times so the crew can cover all the angles. During this repetition, I can't help but think how silly my life has become. I am an extra, playing a businessman. Is this who I am? A shadow of a replica, like the images in Plato's cave? An extra in my own life? Am I a sham? During the shoot, I learned from Homeless Bum that most extras collect unemployment to supplement their meager incomes. I don't think I qualify. I haven't been laid off, I say. They don't care. If you're an actor, they give it to you automatically. Just apply. You'll get it for sure. That would be sweet. It's a short day. All they needed us for is the one scene, the opening. Then they send us home early. That's cool with me, since they have to pay us for a full 8 hours anyway. I head over to the unemployment office and stand in line, filling out paperwork. Once it's my turn, I'm given a number and told to sit down and wait. The white walls, cream-colored carpet, and blue-cushioned chairs liven up what is a pretty depressing place. The air is thick with failure, disappointment, desperation. The only people smiling are the workers behind the counters, and their grins are condescending and insincere. After an hour or so, I think I hear my name. Marcus Bigman? Marcus Bingham, I correct the short, stout man. Yes, Marcus Bigman, come with me. He peers at me over thick glasses. Once inside his office, I get the routine. Why are you out of work? Not out of work, working part-time as a movie extra. Oh, an actor. Yes, an actor. Sign this. Okay, you are approved. Thank you. Thank you. The relief I feel from the promise of new influx of funds is like the relief you feel when the doctor finally pulls the camera out of your ass and announces you're colon cancer-free. I take my wife out to dinner at La Fritz, the French restaurant on Ventura Boulevard, not to celebrate my new unemployment income, but just because we can. Thank you.